Tons of famous people like Eddie Murphy, Shaquille O'Neal, Jamie Foxx, and Paris Hilton once attempted to break into the music industry. Some of them had successful careers, and others should have just stuck to what they were doing before. We had people like Shaq, who released 4 unsuccessful albums, and Eddie Murphy, who had 3 albums that had poor reviews. Even Michael Jackson couldn't help Eddie Murphy's singing career. You would assume it would be easy to break into the music industry once you've already established a name for yourself as an actor or athlete. But unfortunately, it doesn't work out that way for most celebs. Here are a few people that you forgot or probably didn't even know attempted music careers. I'm gonna just go ahead and get this person out the way. I'm sure a lot of you guys aren't even aware that Jackie Chan has released over 20 albums since the year of 1980. Naomi Campbell is one of the most iconic supermodels of all time, if not the most iconic and successful supermodel of all time. She started her modeling career at the age of 15 in the 1980s, and by 1994, she was expanding her career to acting and music. That year, through Epic Records, she released her debut album, Baby Woman, a genre-hopping album. She had previously done a song with Vanilla Ice in 1991 called Cool as Ice, Everybody Get Loose. Naomi went all out to promote the album with a music video and a live performance on Top of the Pops.
Do not adjust your sets. Yes, this is me, Naomi Campbell, and I'm going to be live on Top of the Pops later. It's been a long time since we made love together and long distance times that you used to say how you loved me.
Unfortunately, neither the album or singles saw commercial success, and the album stalled at number 75 in the UK. The album only sold 175 copies in the first 2 weeks of its release, but it did have a little success in Japan. Luckily, she made the right decision to just focus on her career as a model. But she's not the only supermodel that attempted a singing career. In 2000, Tyra Banks was featured on Kobe Bryant's single K.O.B.E. And in the same year, she starred in the fantasy film Life Size and sang the theme song Be a Star. By 2004, Tyra had many titles like actress, producer, and television host by the time she released her pop song Shake Your Body. And the music video starred contestants from America's Next Top Model Cycle 2.
Let me show you it's not a game. I have you singing no longer.
But no one took that singer title seriously. Even her mom tried to stop her from trying to sing. Tyra later admitted that she wasted 6 years of her life pursuing a music career because she thought being a pop star looked fun. She was working with producers like Pharrell, Rodney Jerkins, and Wyclef before giving up. Kobe Bryant was drafted into the NBA in 1996 and quickly became a fan favorite. During the first few years of his career as an athlete, Kobe lived in the mansion of hip-hop record executive Steve Stout to get a shot at a rap career. In 1997, he performed at a concert by Sway and King Tech and recorded a verse for a remix of Brian McKnight's Hold Me and was even featured on Shaq's 1998 album. He also hopped on the remix for Say My Name by Destiny's Child. Kobe and his rap group from high school signed a record contract with Sony Records, but Sony's main goal was to only make Kobe the star.
Stay strong, pride telling me move on. My heart's fighting me, forcing me to hold on.
In 2000, he released his lead single K.O.B.E. featuring Tyra Banks and premiered it at the 2000 All-Star Game. The song flopped and received negative reviews, but Kobe was still pushing for the release of his debut album, Visions. Months later, Sony dropped Kobe from their label and abandoned all plans for the album. Afterwards, Colby created his own record label, but nothing ever happened with that as far as I know. Allen Iverson was one of the most controversial NBA players ever. In the year 2000, during the off-season, he released a single under the rap name Jules. The song, titled 40 Bars, included violent, misogynistic, and homophobic lyrics, and the NBA was not pleased. He tried releasing his album titled Misunderstood, that echoed the same sentiments and was criticized by NBA Commissioner David Stern and activist groups, and the album was never released. In 2015, in an interview with Complex, he admitted to being embarrassed when looking back. To continue the trend of NBA rappers, Ron Metta World Peace Artest has always expressed his passion for hip-hop and music in general, no matter how embarrassing it is. He formed his own label, True Warrior Records, and in 2004, he signed and managed the R&B group Allure. The group released their album through his label in November of that year, but unfortunately for them, Ron was suspended by the NBA for a brawl with players and fans in the bleachers. The 86-game suspension was the longest in NBA history and overshadowed Allure's album, which was released just 2 days after, and the album went unnoticed. In 2006, he released his rap album My World that featured Juvenile, Mike Jones, Diddy, and others. And he's still releasing music to this day. Hollywood actress Jada Pinkett Smith has a passion for heavy metal music, and in 2002, she formed the band Wicked Wisdom. The band released their debut album in 2004 and toured with Britney Spears on her Onyx Hotel tour. Then, in 2006, they released another album that was produced by her husband Will Smith, and they went on tour with heavy metal band Seven Dust to promote it. Unfortunately, the album stalled at number 44 on the top Heat Seekers chart, and she still performed their songs from time to time. I mean, everyone can't have two successful careers like Jamie Foxx or Donald Glover. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you like this video and subscribe to Black Femininity TV for more content.